Yeah, they bit that front part off the first time. They didn't swallow it, I took it. I just torn it off, and now, well, listen to that. A happy cat. The little wild one. He drinks with force, but he enjoys it so much. You can just hear him gulping it down. Now he's drinking slower than he realized. Okay, number next. This is just a little sip of milk, and then I'm going to give him some solid food also. So yeah, let me just do the next. And what I've noticed, these little ones that look the same, you have to do them after one another. So if you've done the little one that looks like this, as you put him down, you take the one that looks the closest to him. That way you know you're not missing one and feeding one twice. So that's the easiest way to get around that. Just a little sip for him. He's going to finish the bottle. Then I have to quickly go and make a little bit more for the last little one. But they are really drinking much quicker than before. They're growing, getting bigger and bigger all the time. That's the last one. I'm going to go make him some more. And he is done. Okay. Just look at this. And I saw something interesting right here, right now. In his neck, there is a huge tick. Now that tick was not there yesterday. I'm going to show you guys. Just want to let him drink quickly. That is something that is really... I don't know how you can miss that, but I've had these kittens in my hands every single day now. So many times every day. And I just saw it right now. I'm going to show you now. Let him just drink some. Okay, let's see that. I'll give him some in a second. Just look at that. Can you believe it? Well, I'm just going to take it off. I'm not even sure if it is... Well, it's still got all its parts. So I'm going to put him down there and just let this one have his milk. But that just goes to show how quickly something like that can appear. And I think I'm gonna go get a little comb so I can comb them and make sure that they've got nothing on them but food on their faces. That's the only thing allowed on them, and they are so beautiful. Look at this. And immediately he starts to, we call it spin in Afrikaans. He starts to make that idling sound and he's happy. Let me just feel him for other... His fur is so thick, but I can feel there. The stick was having trouble getting to him because his fur is really thick, but he definitely did get to him there. Well, it couldn't have been on him for longer than a couple of hours, because I did check them all the time. So yeah, make sure about that. Okay, these little ones, I'm going to give them also a little more, and let me start. So if you're wondering why the water isn't changed yet, it's because 3 o'clock this morning, Diego was playing in the pool. I guess it was Diego, because he was making a new kind of sound. And Enzo makes that sound, but I know his voice. So Diego did it because it sounded totally different from Enzo. But they were playing in the pool with that toy bike, and they were having a great time. But now, since it's morning, they don't want to get up. They are sleeping, and we want to change that water. And I was hoping to quickly fix that light that he was chewing on. I just want to close it all up with some fiberglass and pool coat and just make it solid. But for that to happen, they have to get up. How do you get a tiger to get up so they can come and sleep on the other side, so you can quickly fix everything that needs to be fixed? Well, I'll tell you a bit later how it went. But yeah, as soon as they get up, we're changing the water, and then I can do that repair. Vegetarian cat. I want to see if I can get MacGyver's sound that he makes when he sees me, because it's quite a sound, but I'm always late to hear it. I'm going to surprise him, see if I can hear him make that sound. Chaka! There it is. That is the sound he makes when he sees me. All the monkeys are just playing around. Little Bella is outside. She's climbing, playing with them. There is little Chloe. She's a bit bigger. Bella, she is just playing here on this little cage. Inside, outside, everywhere. And Arnie. Arnie! Bella! Where the others are. What does Arnie do? Arnie eats. We should put on a movie for you, Arnie. Maybe you can eat while watching a movie or something. At least you're doing something else as well. Oh, and the dogs are again. That's why they grew this tall, I guess. They were stretching until they got it. There's little Bella just climbing around. Now, sometimes you keep your monkey on the outside of a cage. A cage is not really to keep him in. Sometimes it's just something to climb on, because it's got so many little handles to hold on to. They are all just hanging out here together. There's little Chloe. He wants to take my phone. Let him take it. Let's see what he does. He got a fright from the garbage truck. It's Friday. They're picking up all the garbage. So we have to always make sure that we've got it outside on a Friday. The bins, then they come around and they pick it up. But yeah, little Bella just having fun right here, eating, playing, and there she goes again. Let's see, where's the others? There should be more, and here they are. Just look at our Doans. He loves this spot. This is his spot. It's like a little nest for a monkey. And Chaka over there, he wants to grab the dogs. And there goes Chaka. Well, let me get going. I'll see you guys in a little while. Vegetarian cat sitting right here. Little Opal over there. And just look there at the father cat. Now, that is something about the cats in our area. That cat just moved in here. He is not actually supposed to be here, but he's welcome to stay here, because where else are they going to go? But if you think about it, They move around. They don't always stay in the same place. Like vegetarian cat, he's very stable. He stays right here. But like this cat, yeah, there was a group the other day discussing some things about cats. And they said that their cat is gone and they don't know where he is. And I told him, you know what, he's been living here with me for a year. So don't worry about him, he's around. And they were all, well, much relieved. So I think Miss Sassy Pants is also just somewhere at the moment. I don't know where, but those little ones are sleeping. Just gonna check them out like this quickly. There they are. Absolutely perfect. Okay, now, here I come. Let me go. But in any case, yeah, the cats do walk around. You don't always get to keep control over them. It's not that easy to control cats. Tigers, on the other hand, much easier to control. I mean, these two boys are in here. They sleep, they play, they eat, but they stay. That is the main thing. They don't just climb out. And that's the problem with cats. Cats climb out. Cats live in the neighborhood. And you cannot keep them in all the time. But they tend to come back always. Like Kenicky, he comes back once a month. Just to come and say hi. Then I try and quickly treat him with flea treatments and things. But I have to have it within the next minute of him being here. Otherwise he leaves and I only see him again maybe in a month or two. But he comes back. And as long as you don't find them somewhere where they are not alive anymore, that's the thing that is the bad thing. But overall, the cats are living in the area. Neighbors of mine just down the road, I've made so many videos of their little cat just coming over, especially at night, late at night, and he walks around the house and he lives here, but he's gone when we get up. But I've seen him, and then they worry about him, but he is around. So Miss Sassy Pants will come back. I'm sure of it. And the only thing is, if they are not spayed, they might have kittens somewhere. And then you're not going to see them, well, for a long, long time. But she is spayed, so she has got no reason to have kittens somewhere far away where we don't know where she is. So I'm expecting her back anytime. Well, let me get going. Got to go pick up some food for those little kittens, and they'll be eating again within the next hour. See you guys a bit later. Okay, it's time to eat. They were all sleeping. They didn't even know that it is eating time. And here they are. Okay, I've put their food down there. Quickly went to get them the right food again. But now they will quickly start eating. I can't wait for the moment when they are all around the food, eating without running through it. And I think it's gonna be now. Look at this. Only one needs to eat, and they are doing it. It is done. At last. This is going to make my life so much easier. You won't believe. The first time that they are all eating without screaming at the top of their lungs, running through the food. I think now this place is going to stay clean. Well, I'm just going to leave them to eat in peace. And then I want to take them outside a little bit. I'm going to let them sleep a little after this. And then I'll just take them outside to have a little bit of sunlight. But it's hot outside, so just for a while. Let me go. Still painting. And that little lizard is trying out the new paint. I think he likes it. But yeah, it's happening over here. We are busy getting these pillars sorted out, and then it will look much better, especially from the outside. But yeah, still got a long way to go. Okay, I'm ready to start fixing up the pool right there where the Jago pulled the fiberglass off. But they have to get up for me to start and do the job. But they are still sleeping. There's Enzo over there. And they're not getting up. They were swimming late last night. Well, this morning, 3 o'clock this morning, I heard them splashing around in the pool. I just heard those plastic bikes as they were playing. And they really enjoyed it. But they better get up, because I'm ready to start and fix it up. Well, as soon as they get up, it can take any amount of time. At last, Enzo is up. He was sleeping the whole day. Yeah, we couldn't take out the water out of the pool. The tigers just wouldn't get out of here. They were sleeping. Diego is still, he was... Enzo, was that a nice nap? Well, that was a nice... It must have been the best nap ever. But, yeah, there's Diego. He's also just waking up. Right over there. He was sleeping in the jungle gym, but he got down. And then he went straight to sleep again. Right there. So, Enzo is feeling great. His day is only starting now that everybody else's is almost ending. And yeah, we're gonna have to finish that pool off tomorrow. And if you look at that hole that Diego made right in there, there it is. I'm just gonna, well, I'm thinking of just blanking it off to just cover that whole thing so we don't have a light in there anymore, because we don't use it. And even if we did, if that light would have been on last night, 3 o'clock, when these tigers were swimming and playing, well, they would have gone for the light right away. So yeah, electrical things don't really work with tigers, but they don't care. They're just sleeping away. Well guys, I'll show you guys when the pool is clean tomorrow. And that's if they get up tomorrow, or we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, every time I get home, they all come out to say hi. Even, no, Tero didn't come out. He was there before. Enzo, he just got out of the pool. And he almost didn't come and say hi. And Diego, and look how he went out of the way when Enzo was walking straight to him. And Diego. Enzo is just walking around after he took a swim But I can see he wants, and they greet one another immediately when they see one another. But I can see he is going to do anything at any moment. That's Enzo now. He walks and then all of a sudden he falls down on the ground and he rolls on his back. I know him. That's just one thing about Enzo. He likes to do that. All of a sudden he will just lie on his back and roll around. Well, Sissy is right here, friendly as can be. But yeah, we're still waiting on Sassy to arrive. I don't know where she could be, but I just went to the junkyard again to get rid of some garbage, and I saw another cat there, a greyish cat. And then I realized, well, they are able to look after themselves in these areas. And I don't know if she knows how to get back home, wherever she is. But I do have a feeling that she's fine. And yeah, we're still just waiting on her. Every single second that you look around, you tend to find yourself looking if you can see her. So yeah, I'm sure she's gonna come through. It just takes time. I have had this before, and it even took sometimes a month, and then there she just arrives and she's there. So yeah, we'll just find her. Little Opal over there. And there Enzo did exactly what he always does. He just rolls over, shaking the water out of his fur. He loves doing that. He just walks and drops down all of a sudden. Okay, so when you've got animals, you have to realize one thing, that they might not be as perfect as you think. They might be really, well, unfair. But yeah, you have to forgive them and move on, because yeah, I'm sure he did chase Miss Sassy Pants away. But what can you do? I don't want to chase him away, but I'm waiting for her to come back. Then we'll see what we're going to do. And he better watch it. He's not chasing anyone else away. Well, that's what a tiger looks like. That got up just now after spending the whole day sleeping. And yeah, they are ready to eat. So let's start. I'm going to throw this one to Enzo, and he always gives a great jump. That's it. He's done it again. And Diego, well, he gives a good roar, but not a jump at all. Diego! Oh, hit him right on the head again. Well, he doesn't care. He's getting a chicken, and that is the main thing on his mind. So let's give them each a few. Diego loves these chickens, and Enzo as well. I mean, I think this is still what they prefer, but without the feathers. Now, it's a lot of work to give them this without the feathers, but well, it's well worth it, I think. And if you see what the place looks like after they each had 5 chickens full of feathers, you will understand why we rather take it off first and then feed it to them. Because this whole place, imagine after a month what it looks like. There is feathers everywhere. There's no way of just walking and picking it up. It is literally everywhere, and that is just not possible to do. So best thing to do, remove the feathers beforehand. You can take an hour, or not really, I'd say 30 to 45 minutes every day to remove those feathers, but you get it done. Because if you leave those feathers on, believe me, it is everywhere. It's like dog hair. Dog hair is something that, well, it actually accumulates in places, but it is everywhere until it gets to that place where it accumulates. But believe me, those feathers don't just accumulate all by themselves in certain places. They're a little heavier, I suppose, and they just don't do it. But cleaning up is a big hassle if you are gonna be cleaning up. Well, I don't want to put a number, but I'd say 1 million feathers. And that is on a weekly base. So yeah, you'll be doing it forever. Cats coming to see what is for dinner for them tonight, and they are getting the same as the tigers. Diego doesn't know which one to go for next. There goes the Hardy-Da and his friend. Those two are always going over the house this time. It's like they're going home. They had a full day and they are going home. Well, I'm almost done with all my chores for the day, and tomorrow I hope that the tigers are up early out of the enclosure, and then we can quickly repair that fiberglass on the light and clean up the pool, because we've been waiting the whole day for them. They didn't do it, they didn't get up, but they had good reason. They were playing really late last night. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and like always, have a great day.